Here we are at Film Festival Flix with the brothers Olson, directors of Unknown Caller. So tell me, you're the spokesperson tonight, right? Because you're the shy one, right?
I just like making movies. That's right.
The arty one. So tell me, Unknown Caller, what's it about?
So Unknown Caller is a feature thriller we just finished over the period of the last 12 months on the East Coast in Alabama, actually, and finished the movie up about a week before AFM and got on a plane and brought the movie out here and got it acquired. And the rights are already being sold, and we're just really excited to be here and the reception to our work. It's a long journey, and it's the next step for us.
That's really incredible. Like it's a done deal then.
A done deal. Halfway through AFM, it was acquired. A bunch of guys were chasing us to get it, and we gave it to Continental Media, and they've already sold at least 4 or 5 territories before the show was over, and we're having meetings all over town now, which is just very exciting, and I feel like things are the reception is fantastic.
Okay,
So.
what would be the number one thing that you would tell other young filmmakers? And I want to hear from you as well, because you want to make film, and I know. So what would be the number one thing you would tell people?
I think the number one thing to tell people would be to basically just never give up. Don't stop. Don't ever take no for an answer, and just do it. Don't wait for other people. Just get out there and do whatever it takes. Get it done. Get your first film in the can. Everything will change if you make a good film.
So I'm literally in conversations with people now in LA, and they're like, whatever, and then I tell them I finished a movie and it's sold, and literally their entire demeanor changes. You get this respect because you finished it, you did it. You've come the journey, so to speak.
Right.
And the thing is your film is who you are in a sense. Your film goes out in front of you. It opens doors, it gets you to the places you want to be if it's a good film. And being a good film is extremely important. Commercially successful, on-point movie that works for an audience. It's really easy. Hollywood is super, super simple, it seems, after all the struggle, when you finally get to the point where you've made something that is accepted as a commercial product, and it works for an audience. I think we finally, possibly, we're getting there.
Right, and how did this come about? Like, obviously you're brothers,
Right.
so you're growing up, and how did it kind of hit you that let's make movies?
Well, I think our family has always been into into like entertainment and films. I grew up with everybody loving films, and then when me and Oben were 10 years old, we got our dad's video camera and just started making short films, music videos, whatever, and kind of grew into doing that, and then started a production company when we were about 15 and started producing television commercials. And since then we've grown our business. We've done commercials for Nickelodeon and Sony. We did about 15 short films before this film that are called Moby Jokes, which are Emmy nominated. And we just realized that it was time to get out there and get a feature film under our belt and move our whole career towards producing films.
Seriously, no joke. I mean, that's really incredible, and it's really inspiring to hear, because you both are young.
What's really amazing is that when you finally make that movie that has you've checked all the boxes for a salesperson to be able to move it as a product, the whole world basically completely changes. Because either you have something that is destined to get out to the worldwide audience and works for that need or that marketplace of entertainment, or you have something that you love but doesn't really work, and you've got to walk that fine line and create something that you love making and is really well made, but at the same time be aware of all the boxes you have to check for it to be commercially viable. Like, for example, our movie, we have amazing actors from LA, but they didn't quote-unquote have the ability to turn sales into what they would need to be, for a bigger budget movie. So while we were able to work with them and get awesome performances, which I think are going to be fantastic for both of them, the sales are not what they should have been. Lesson learned. One box we didn't check. We knew it ahead of time, but we didn't have the budget to go to that next level, so now we do. But the movie is selling, we'll be fine. It's going to make its budget back, I'm sure, and we'll be on to the next movie now.
Not just filmmaking, there are so many levels that you two guys are obviously hitting, and you're hitting it hard, and I'm just blown away, and thank you so much for taking the time to talk to everyone out there to let them know what to do. I hope you enjoy the film tonight.
Thanks. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
Yep.
Hear great
Thank
things
you.
about it.